Hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus, and today we're going to be continuing the Dyson Sphere Program playthrough. We are... I forgot to load it up. We are... is that going to load the right one? It does something weird sometimes. I'm going to reload that because sometimes it auto-saves in weird... Oh no, it looks like we're... there. Well, let's just load it up anyway. 70. I did play during the week, basically. Let's say sometimes yeah, so that is the right one. Sometimes it does autosave, but because I load up to do the screen captures for the thumbnails for the YouTube VODs. And we are on our home planet. I did play a bit during the week, and in particular, what I set... Oops. Do not I press them. I set up some... No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one again. I set up... What's going on with my voice? Set up some... Or finished setting up, because I was in the process of setting them up when we finished off last week. Set up some blue motors, green motors, and regular motors. As you can see, it's only really... it wasn't long before... having set them up, I'd sort of logged off, as it were. So it's only just bringing in a few. And yeah. We have that one to go. I don't think I set that up because the planet, obviously, where we're making those only has that tiny bit of coal. So I've set it up to take some coal out and send it to that other planet. I'm not sure if I'm doing that. The real aim today is to try and do the whole space combat such as it exists. We know there's a big update coming that is going to add in proper space combat. But there is this whole drone thing, prototypes as it calls it at the moment. But then the corvettes and destroyers, maybe. I don't think we'll get that far, but we could do the corvettes once we get purple cubes going. We have purple cubes unlocked, and I'm just wondering about maybe adding in, doing some of the other researches. Will I use them? Jammer towers and... I don't know. It all seems a bit excessive, really, for how easy the combat is, because that's like titanium bullets, isn't it? And then whatever is what's super? Oh, toots up there. Add in super titanium. Very expensive for what it what it is, as it were. So I think we'll stick. Should I stick that research on, or should I do some more stuff? Because we could work up to green science, you see. We could try and get green science unlocked so that we could eventually do these destroyer lads. But we could also do some buffing, I think. No. Maybe we can't. Yeah, because we need purple. I mean, that we also need corvettes actually unlocked by the looks of things. Okay, so we're actually at maximum... I guess we could do them. Oh, but you need jammer towers unlocked. Okay. So yeah, we can't do any buffs. Okay. Because we haven't got any purple science. Yeah. I guess we could put that on maybe, just as a filler. And then just switch it out when we got purple up and ready. Pile sorter's obviously no point because we haven't got the pile sorter. Oh, that doesn't require purple. So we could stick that one on as well in case it takes us a while. Maybe, well, it's very expensive, isn't it? Let's not bother with that one. No point doing them because we don't have that research. That's all purple again. Cormac 4, which is a purple, I believe. It's not too expensive, but nothing's getting sufficiently blown up for that to be worthwhile, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's this one that's kind of the next unlock, but everything is purple basically. So everything's up buff-wise is trapped behind purple. Let us have a look and see. Oh, I've already undone. No, that is that's where's there they are. Gravity matrix. Now, do any of these require purple science? Or can we just sort of crack on? Yeah. And then something up here. Oh no. Oh, I just out of slots for. Hmm. A crystal explosive unit, eh? So why can't I unlock that one? What's the blocker on there? Because that's I guess I would need to have unlocked warping for it to let me do that. I don't know. Let's just stick Casimirs on and glass on. So that if we're, if it takes me ages to get this done, then at least science is happening and buffs are happening, etc. I need to make purple science is the thing, and I can't actually remember to what extent I've done. So we've got CPUs now. Are they coming in here? Yes. So got CPU. So it's the fiber broadband that we need. We could just pop in one of these in preparation for having the science. So I think if we, kind of chop this off. There's not very much point in that being there, is there? Now that we can stack them up. That all seems a bit pointless. So if we pop this in here and have that one as well, because potentially we could just bring green in as well. Let's just put it on 1,000 with some bots in. I was fiddling about with the whole settings thing because we had the of course. I was thinking that was a inserter job. We had the old sub goal was reached yesterday. Somebody I think was just looking for a follow, but I didn't tweak what they were talking about. So that kind of didn't happen. I don't even know where they were. But okay, so purple is ready to go with the demand. We could do full drone size. Okay. Well, now we just need to find somewhere to make the actual purple and the fiber broadbands. Might have to do a bit of land filling. Let's do them here, I think. Is it nice and close by? But yeah, I think we might have to do a bit of land filling. Yeah, we'll see how much we can get away with here. I think. Yeah. Because I seem to remember, doesn't it require water? Might be imagining that. Let's put it. So, what we want to make is that. So I just. Yeah, let's make the purple now. And for purple, we would need. So we'll work it backwards, basically. CPUs. We'll make that. We'll only make, say, 500 or something here. And that would then require. I'm just thinking, there's not much point producing these faster than I'm producing them. So if I've got 6 red ones, 8 yellow ones, and 3 blue ones, what rate am I doing stuff at? So that's 1 a second, that's 1 a second, 1 a second. So we're doing 1 a second. Okay. So, I mean, we aren't, because we're using older machines mostly, but for the purposes of argument, we'll make... Wait, I can make them now? Huh, when did I unlock them? Oh, they're the ground forces, but I don't remember undoing them. I mean, we don't have Casimir crystals and stuff. That's distracted me. So, we want to be making purple science. Can't make purple science in them, can you, idiot? In fact, actually, let's get the bots to bring them over. Let's just pop one in here. There we go. At least... Don't want 25. I won't manually edit that. Okay, bring me 25 then. Yes, so what we actually need is labs then. And we'll have the CPUs on one side. Another thing this needs is the... Where is it? Fiber broadband. So if we're doing 5 of them, so it's basically 2 of those, so we would need, say, 1,000 of them. And 500 of those. Cool. We can put that on demand. Put that on demand. Because we know we've got lots of CPUs now. Well, I say lots. So if we have, say... Like going that way. Actually, might be better if that was the other way round. And we have CPUs in the middle. Fiber broadbands on the outside. Obviously not called that, I'm just being silly. But yes, so let us have those there. And then this can be the return. So now we want... I think I might remove that. I wonder why I can only set it as 25. 2, 3, 4. Do I want to stack them like that? Because it's 10, isn't it? But might be better. Because that would then be 6, 8, 10. I'm just thinking from an inserter point of view. It's fewer to put in. Should they be staggered? Probably. Yes, they should. So that would be the... This would be the output. This... let's think. And they're quite slow. And that's then the input. Yeah, so these need... staggering. Like so. Don't know why I unclicked that. And then you want input, input, output. You also... Yeah, why don't we do that, won't it? Pain in the bum. When it stacks, it, you know, attempts to put them on top of each other. In fact, let's set the recipe as well. You meant to vertical stack them, obviously, but... So I'm just thinking more from an inserter speed point of view. Cool. Let's see if we can't get some free... Oops, wrong thing. Some free... No, you're not going to let me do it on that side. Oh, maybe one in there. But not in there. Okay. I think that's very fussy of you. But we'll go with it. Let's do that. And maybe sneak one in there. Got all this generally. Like so. Where are the... There they are. There's the power poles. Now we discover we can't fit enough power poles on. No, looks like we're good. Okay. So they've all got CPUs. That's great. Now we'll come over here. I say probably have to do a bit of land filling. Yeah. I'm just wondering, I might be able to flip it around actually. That belt. Or feed him across maybe, I don't know. Let's just build something. Because I think I have to do a bunch of stuff for these, don't I? I don't think I'm making, you know, any of the things we need really. Oh, I have got... In fact, this needs to be a large one, doesn't it? Yeah. We have got plastic and stuff, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, let's pop that in there. So we would be doing that. We would need them. We've got them. We haven't got... Whoops. We haven't got any nanotubes. We've got plastic, but like tiny production. So I might have to do a separate build. Which then opens up the problems of not having any real oil exploitation going on. But yes, what I'm thinking is we can pop out the back here. Do that. And kind of cut it off. And then it doesn't need to bother going in that one. Bit weird, but that'll do. We'll only store like 1,000 or something. But that would then mean 2, 2, 1. So we would need 2... 2. I like to store them in the ratios because then you can just turn these off and it will produce the the right amount of those basically, give or take. Usually not quite that accurate. Okay, so we would need to do storage on that. Demand them in. We know we've got them somewhere. Don't have them. Yeah, we've got plastic somewhere. Let's go and have a look, see what production for plastic is like. You know, is it backed up and... No. In fact, it's not even running. We're not actually getting enough light oil in at all anyway. Indeed, light oil is a pathetic little dribble. Why is that? Because light oil is just... Well, oil is just dead. What have you got? 0.874 a second, okay. What about you? Yeah. So my, I only tapped, like, was it 2? I think that's it. I think there's 2 patches that I've tapped, so... It's not at all surprising. So we will have to do an oil build, which is fine. Got plenty of oil here. Okay. But the crystals we've got, so we could build up at least that side of it. How many of these did it need? It needed... Well, we've got enough to require 1 a second. Okay. Now, I believe they're made in the green machines. So we'll put that there. And... what am I trying to make? I'm trying to make... That's new, isn't it? I've obviously just stacked up a load of research and done stuff and not bothered. So to make 1 a second, 2 a second, 1 a second, we would need. I mean, it's not because these don't run at thing, but we'll just work with it as it is for now. We would need 8 machines in total. It's got 3 inputs though, isn't it? Yes, it has. So, and what order are they? 2, 2, 1. Okay. So if we go that one, that one, and that one, and then we just have 2. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Gonna need to do a bit of the old landfill. Guess we need 1 more. Take that there. That there. That there. And we'll do the output around the back. There. Get some of the old free power out of the power pole effect. Why do you there? You gonna fit in? Need some power poles as well, I think. One there. And one there. Cool. Oh, you're on. You've not got power. Well, I never. Right in the way. Oh, we're doing on power anyway. Oh, okay. Right, fine. Not brilliant, but fine. Which one do we want to do first? Because these guys are basically oil as well. Because to make them, you need the whole graphene. I mean, we could go and try and exploit our... Oh, no, we don't have fire and ice on this, do we? It's a deuterium one. Ah, okay. So no free hydrogen and stuff then. Okay. That's slightly different to all my other games. But yes, so to make the carbon nanotubes, we need graphene, which is carbon stuff and sulfuric acid. And, well, the carbon stuff we can make out of coal. Sulfuric acid is an oil product. So we kind of have to do oil no matter what. Which means we might as well start with the plastic. Which is light oil and carbon. I did also unlock, didn't I? Your X-ray cracking and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe we just do a sort of an oil build somewhere in the middle here. And, you know, just sort of process oil maybe, you know, just as a thing in order to make your carbons and your you know, your stuff and your thing and your that. Is that what we're going to do? Let's just get all of this stuff in, I think. So let's just do that side of it first. We're going to need to go and get some oil. Whatchamacallits, aren't we? Let's go get them first then. In fact, I keep doing that. Why don't I just order them in? because it only lets me do 15. Oh, well, those are the ones that's fine, but what I was actually thinking about was extractors. I don't want 10 extractors. Okay, let's go and get them then. I sort of assumed you could set it like properly. I guess not. We're going to need chemical labs as well, aren't we? Got 30. Yeah, I'll probably do. Now, I think they're in the middle here somewhere. There we go. Is that an... Well, that's refinery, so I'm stood next to it. Okay. Where did I put extractors? Here we go. Come on. Okay. No, we've got 2 there. Okay. Right. Yeah, it needs logic, this game. Because, like some sort of, logic system. Because when you got those multiple recipes that do various things, I'd want to try and, balance the production between them, but you can't really do that. So, let's put on these. Let's see where the old belts are. There's one there. Maybe if we take that one that way. Thinking I can't rotate it once it's built. Right. So if we put this here, for example. No, let's put it there. And then hopefully that'll go straight in. Yeah. And I could take... Well, let's put the jobs on it. Huh, I always thought 2 of them was a full power thing. I guess not. Actually, let's turn that round. Where's it gone? There it is. Pop it out there. Top like that. There we go. Maybe 3 is full power. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's our extractors on. They're working? Can't really see with it being so dark. Okay. We would then... I'm not going to actually do this, because I usually take a little minute to try and work out where I need to put everything. But we want to process this basic oil. And what recipe do we want to use? So we only got one, because we've got... Yeah, the others use that stuff. Because I should really start making hydrogen fuel as well. Where's it gone? There it is. And also start making deuterium, but deuterium would be really power heavy. Also, I'm not sure. Have I actually unlocked? Oh, I have. No, that's not yeah. So we got fractionators, but so if we had this have the oil product in it. I don't know. And then we can think about what we want to do with them. Kind of later. But basically, we need crude oil coming out, and then the... Is that right? That's wrong, isn't it? Because that recipe doesn't make the carbon tubes, does it? No. We could set it up so that it did. Or do I want a separate build for that? Choices, choices. Because that takes all of the... I don't suppose we've got coal nearby, have we? No, we'd have to fly it over. Let's just do... Let's ignore that bit then. Let's just turn this into light oil. Which then means what? How do I want to do this? Because these are quite big machines. Where the heck are they? So we could put them that way around. Plenty of space for belts. Oh, it needs to go one back anyway. Could just do something fairly simple, I guess. And just do the old side loady thing. I've done some really complicated ones with belts that, you know, go up and down and all over the place before. But and actually that didn't work. Oh no, we have got 3 on the back, haven't we? Yeah. So I need to offset them, but I think that would work. Yeah. So if this is just doing basic oil processing, that one, then it needs that as an input. And these as outputs, but which way around do we do it? We do it that way, I guess. And so that it's the same recipe. And which way around did I do it? So, well, that's the input. And then I've put the light oil there. It sort of doesn't matter, this, because I'm just sticking it in a, you know, sticking it in a, whatchamacallit, so. Ah, looks like we've got a free base. Is that? That's not here, is it? So this is Schmelly 3. Schmelly 1. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so, maths. The problem with this is more, I think, that the light oil fills up effectively, so... Yeah, so we've got 1-to-1 really with the light oil, haven't we? So to make a yellow belt's worth, which is, I can't remember how many items, 6. Okay. So we would need 2 machines to make 4 every 4 seconds, which is 1 per second, and then we need 6 of that, so we need 12 of these. So it'd be 6, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, yeah. That should fill a yellow belt. Okay. Have you got room for power poles? You haven't, have you? It's all too close together. I should probably get another one in. And so both of those as well. Cool. Let's get it going. Not 100% sure I'm actually delivering a yellow belt's worth. I think I am. What would that be? So that's 3. 2, so that's 5.6, 5.3 rather. And what are you? So that's 7.5. So it's just over a yellow belt. Cool. I think this probably needs connecting to the main. Oh no, it's connected to the main. Okay. Are we functioning? Yeah. Looks like that's all working. Okay. Question then is, what do I actually want to do with that? Because we need some of it to go and make sulfuric acid. The carbon rods, I think I'll make a coal build to do that for the time being. I could do that and get more light oil, but I think I'm just tempted to send this. So we've also got the issue that the other one, these aren't really producing, which is knackering our other science anyway. So what we could do is kind of order that over to here. Maybe just 1,000 or so. And kind of feed it into wherever these belts are going. Oh. Why is that all blocked up? Oh, because of the carbon. Okay. Interesting. There's no spare slot on that inserter, is there? Okay. So, wasn't there another one, though? There is, but it's all the way over here. That's annoying. I could come out of here, go up, and go across. Because I need to connect in there, basically. Out of building range, okay. We'll just spaghetti round, I think. Let's let them build all of that. I think maybe set the priority on this one to be the original stuff. Okay. So hopefully that won't take all of our oil, although I suspect it will, won't it? Ah. Well, it's quite close. We fly over there. Ooh. I mean, that instantly went, so I assume there's no actual problem, sort of thing. But, okay, so they've built yet another one here. It's going to cost me so much landfill. It's a bit of a tough one, this, because it's just been let. You see what I mean? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cores on here. What are you? You need trashing as well. What was I doing? We turn that off. Now we need to find where home is. And then we need to realise that we forgot to charge up. And go back home again. Yep. Yeah, it's proven a bit annoying. It's just annoying rather than any kind of difficult challenge. Well, the Hive has quite a lot of stuff in it, so maybe that'll be worth doing. And I assume I can blow them up. I mean, we might get over there. And because the space combat's not there, I can't actually get rid of it. And then I'll have to mess about doing energy shields. I'll be totally honest, if that's the case, I think I might bin this off. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bin it off anyway if and when we do that. Because it's fine, and I'm sure on higher difficulties it's more interesting. But it's just a damp squib to me. It's annoying rather than challenging, I think is the way to put it. Or another way might be that it's like designed as a resource drain rather than a pressure mechanic like in Factorio. So it seems to be there just to use up some of your resources rather than, you know, push you into further research and stuff. You've got all the combat stuff, but missiles are OP, so, you know, that's all you need, really. Actually, is that in shot? Hang on. Where's my charger thing? Right, let's just plonk down here. And I'll check because I never actually did the... No, that's all okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Yeah, what I was just realising then, basically, is if I'm going to take this oil and stick it in here, that's almost a yellow belt coming in. You know, the occasional little bit going that way. But it's all getting used up. So the thing I've just built is only really able to cope with, you know, kind of what it's doing. So we've got lots of other oil, but we probably need to go and stick, you know, a couple of extra... This might not be a bad one, because then we could do something with the coal. We could make the carbon tubes, maybe. Yeah, so let's do that. Well, and we'll send the oil over, because that's more than a belt's worth between those two. Yeah, let's do that then. So we'll need to go up that way. Oh, we charged up. Yes, we charged up. But we need a couple of more extractors. And they are... Well, let's take a bunch of thingies. And I think I might actually take 4. Have I got miners? Yes. Cool. So yeah, we'll head up here. And... tap these. Turn this coal into carbon tubes. I think. Let's put the actual... We put it here. That makes sense? Yeah, I think that'll do. Because will that go... Yeah, that's perfect, I think. Boop. 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 Yeah. Minus that out. Whoops. Catch the edge on that. 2, 3. Let's do that to there. And then actually we'll take that out a bit. Lay in there. That. Cross there. Okay. The turbines in. Okay. And then bump this belt up, so might as well do it anyway. Missed that one. Use some power. Now this one. Yeah. If I put that there, yeah, I'll run into the thingies, won't it? There. Just to here. Okay, and then this wants to be oil. Did I? I don't think I set the other one to export, did I? But we want coal and carbon tubes. Oh, import rather, not export. Where's it gone? That's it. So we want to demand it. We don't want to remote supply any of those. So yeah, I might just put a burner on these, but we could bring in titanium. Don't like filling them up in case I want to proliferate it. Yeah, so we know it's all low power because it's not properly connected, but that's fine. So if you were bringing coal out, I'll just do it with yellow for the moment, but I think we probably want a green belt. We need to use smelters. Is it not 2 to 1? 2, but 2 seconds. So if it was 6, we would need 12 to do 1 a second. And 2 carbon, so yeah. But we want to do green belt. We need 24. So that'll be 12 aside. Like that. I got that the wrong way around. And that's probably not enough room to put that in. Not actually sure there's enough coal coming out of there. Oops. Like that. Let's make you carbony things. We want... No, we don't. Probably alright. Probably alright with yellow, I think. So if we go... We think so... Output, input. And then we want to get that round. I think that's still output input. Should be. Pop them there. Yeah. Power pole edge on. Ah, of course. Curvature is different, isn't it? Right, so pop in a couple of extra power poles, just to make sure everything's covered. This needs connecting to the main grid. Hopefully we've not blown our power. No. Yes, I don't know that this is... That's not 2 green belts worth coming in, is it? So really we want to demand this. Yeah, I think this has to be green belt, doesn't it? Because it's 2 to 1. Yeah. Have I got enough green belt is the problem. So it's carbon tubes on supply. Oil on supply. Cool. So that gets me extra oil. for this build. Or to supplement this build. Yeah, just, yeah, to go in there. Shall we make hydrogen thingies? We should really switch to using that as fuel. Hydrogen's one of the tougher things to manage in the game. I'm thinking, yeah, so we'll build... Do I have any thermal power plants on tap? Oh, I forgot we made the geothermals. We could stick some of them in. Could turn those plumbing things... Oh, as they keep digging in my planets... into useful things. Where are... Because that's a fusion plant. There. I bet it's like 25 as a minimum. Yeah, you silly thing. I don't want 25 blooming power plants. That's what I'm thinking, is we just put in, say, a bit of titanium and some of that, and we'll just have loads available. So demand that in, store it. I say this is where we want, I would want some... Can I use Bluebell? I could probably use Bluebell actually. Logic system, because what I'd want to do is like have the excess go into, you know, production of whatchamacallit. So what I'm thinking as a sort of a stopgappy thing is we whack in a big chesticle, and then we can have big chesticle fill up, and I can put more on top, because you never have too many of these hydrogen things, or I can't anyway, because they're easy to burn. And, oh, they were. Maybe they've changed all that. We'll see. But yeah, we'll put a bit of space. And this needs to be one of those. It takes 6 seconds to make 2. So 3 seconds to make 1. So we wanted to try and fill about. Well, are we not limited by only having 10 hydrogens then? Because a blue belt will carry 30, which is only going to supply 3 machines? He says, not thinking. No, 6 seconds. So 10 divided by 6, so 5 divided by 3, 5/3, 1 2/3. So 2, effectively call it. So 2 a second, so we'd be able to supply loads of machines. Okay, so it'll be the other way round as our constraint, which is how many, these are really close together, which is how many the yellow belt can take, which is 6. So back to that maths. So we need 12 of them, because there's 3. 3 would make 1 a second. 3, that'd be 18 in theory. Let's just put 6 in. Like that. To there. And what I'm blathering on about is basically I'll put some thermal generators on the end, and they'll just burn whatever other hydrogen we got. Hydrogen is, just, I say, it's one of those things, particularly since we got a gas giant that is hydrogen and deuterium. I'm really not fussed about sort of keeping this stuff. Whoops. Right. Oh, oops, that one there. That one there. Cool. Yeah, and that'll just grab absolutely everything that comes down. Cool, let's go and get a couple of few thermal generators then. Which will be where... I'm not actually sure I'm making them, as I say. I don't usually... You know, just build them when I need them, really. Can't see any... You can get a little busy, this type of arrangement, as you can see. I don't see any thermal generators, which is fine. We'll double check that just by I will put on an order. And see if they pop over from anywhere in particular. He says not being able to find it. There we go. No matching distributors. There we go. Okay, so we've not got any. No problem. I keep losing them. There we go. So I can only make 2 because I've not got any iron. Okay, I'll go and get some iron then. Let's build 2 more. Usually struggles to put them all in because it burns it so quickly. Which is actually kind of realistic. There's a lot of talk about using hydrogen, you know, as kind of a replacement for natural gas, but... Oh, I've come to here. Okay. Wasn't where I meant to go. But, the energy density of hydrogen is rubbish. Where am I going? Over that way. It also does something called embrittling of metals in particular. It also does it to plastic. So you end up with really sort of fragile pipes that are easy, you know, prone to cracks. And hydrogen is extraordinarily explosive. Because it's such a combinable material, basically. So yeah, I'm not... Cool. Did I only make 4? I did, didn't I? Let's make a couple more. Oops. So yeah, easy to extend that. Cool. And I can just grab. In fact, we will swap out. We'll have that be like 50, and then in fact, should I just get rid of that? Yeah, let's just get rid of that. And we'll have hydrogen instead. What's it say? 30, isn't it? So let's do at least 60. And not more than 90. And then we need a top hat on here. With some of the boys. Put it on distribution, but really about me. Are they doing it? They don't appear to be doing it. Just pride and collect from the caress. Did I do something dumb? At least 60. Oh, it has. I've blind, absolutely blind. So yeah, we'll burn that down, and then we'll be swapping out to hydrogen. Assuming it's still kept its beneficial. Yeah, fuel chamber generation 200, fuel chamber generation 80. So that gives us a nice boost. They also hold way more, even though there's only 30 per stack. Okay. What are we actually doing? We're trying to make these guys. And for that we need plastic. Okay, yeah. Now, I think I'll probably do a like a full combined build. So it's basically does everything. Or will I? Because that needs graphene and sulfuric acid, and that needs graphene, do and do. So we would have 1, 2, 3 ingredients. 4, 5. So we could do it, I think. Have a single, what should we call it, build. Combine plastic and, but then yeah, it's going to do it over here, and then we can belt over some of the carbon. So if we maybe put that there. Put the tubes coming out. I keep thinking of them as tubes. They're not tubes, are they? So first off then, plastic. We will need to order in that to make that. And then we'll also make the graphene here, might as well. Because then we will need... No, let's not do that, because we would need to make the sulfuric acid. And that's stone and blah blah blah. So no, we won't do that. We'll just make the plastic here. In which case, why am I using a big one? Let's use a regular one. Well, let's use a regular one. Boop. And then that to make that with some drones. So, I mean, we could put it on demand, but really what I want to do is limit things. So it's 2 of that, 1 of that. Let's do that. Cool. And then so the carbon, oil, plastic made in a chemical lab. I think it is, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah. Well, these are great because they've got 4 inputs, so you don't have to bother offsetting them. Oh, how many is it for a belt of plastic? So 3 would give us 1 a second. So if we, I think that's overkill, isn't it? But let's just do it. So 3 would give us 1 a second, and then 6 times that, so 18. It's a lot. So maybe we'll just do 6 for the time being, and we'll come and expand it if that's not enough, because that's a lot. Chemical labs. Chemical labs. Chemical labs. There we go. Is it that one? No. What's the clear? There it is. Booked my tickets for WASD yesterday. Just the game conference I like to go to. I think I've basically decided I'm not going to a EGX at the Eurogamer Expo again. If I do go, it'll literally just be for a day. But after the last one, which was super busy. Well, that's good in a way, you know. It's good that these conventions are busy, because they're not really serving their purpose for the people who, you know, pay to have stands there. But I didn't find it to be particularly good this year. Live streaming stuff is always quite good to be there, but yeah, not massively sort of impressed. The EGX WAS doesn't pretend to be big. It's just a little, you know, indie thing basically. Let's put that there. That there. And that gives us like a third of a belt of plastic. Except it doesn't, because power pole hasn't been built for some reason. Should we double that up? I'm a bit puzzled why they're pausing. I guess they need green belt? Green inserter? Because of how far that's travelling over. Should have put the oil in the middle, shouldn't I? Really? Oh. There we go. So we can expand that. In fact, what am I actually proposing to do? If we were trying to make one of those a second, then we would need 1 plastic a second. So I think we are going to have to go bite the bullet and kind of, so if that's a third of what we need, and that's 2/3, and that's the full Monty. Oh, it built the wind turbines as well. That's interesting. It did not build all. Oh, well, these don't all have. That's fine. I can put the belts in. That's no problem, bots. Got any other ones missing? No, but I guess that therefore needs to be a green belt, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. For the oil, which again, are we really making enough for that? Oh, this oil is not coming in. Why is that? Oh, because that's full. Okay. So we could increase that, couldn't we? He says, not remembering if he's got enough of these. We'd have to make this a green belt, I think. Can we get more of these in? It's a bit of a weird arrangement, but... Oops. Yeah, not all got power. But that means it needs more oil, which is fine. And, well, we'll leave the hydrogen one. But not just fine, in fact it's good, because that then gives a purpose to the other build. You're not running. Why are you not running? Not got enough of the black stuff. I think it's just, you know, buffering up basically. That one looks... Okay, I think these might actually need to be green inserters. In fact, no. Is that going up or down on average? 38, 37, 39, 38, 37, 39, 38, 37, 39. Looks like it's stable. Okay. I might just give it a blue bell, a blue insert. I keep saying bell. Blue thing as well, anyway. What about you? You're okay. Cool. Yeah, and what hydrogen there is being converted into these for future use, which is excellent. And then remote supply when we get there. Okay. But they've all got plastic and enough support, hopefully, to be able to do this build. We will need to make sulfuric acid, which requires stone and water. So, do we have... I buried that stone patch. Got stone there. Ooh, got double stone there. Double stone, double stone. Don't actually seem to be as much stone on this planet as... They must have fiddled with the settings, I think, how it generates planets. Yeah, because these are only two, like, free patches. Hope they have, because if I say, especially since it doesn't appear that stone is used in the combat, as I suspected it was. So yeah, there's no need for so much stone. Okay, now I think I'll have to be a interplanetary one. We're going to put it about there, maybe. Yeah. Because we need, in order to make... I mean, what we actually want to make is that, but we'll do that in a separate step. But to make graphene, we need the carbon and the sulfuric acid, and the sulfuric acid requires that stuff as well as stone and water. The stone and water, though, we'll do directly. I think. I mean, we could put the stone in. Oops, that's not stone, is it? Could put the stone in and just do the water, because we've got, you know, plenty of water here. So how would that work? We would be building with lots of different things. Let's have a look at the math. So 2 of them, 3. So that would be a single belt. In 3. So 3 seconds would give us 2. So 3 machines would give us 2. So then for a belt we would need 6. No, 9. 3 nines. 3 threes and 9. What are they made in though? Chemical labs, okay. We don't really want to store that, do we? Or do we? Because we might want to take it somewhere else. We could make excess. Since we don't seem to be... It's pointless because there'll be sulfuric acid planets, but then am I going to bother with doing all that? Let's not store it. We'll store the stone. So just have it put on a belt, basically, so that these can access it. Okay. So we need to build it in such a way that that's possible. Okay, so I'll leave a bit of a gap if and we want to proliferate. You're going to make those. So you're going to need the carbon coming out. Let's just do a yellow belt. So that's its output. But it needs more graphene than it will produce. So we would need a green belt of graphene. No, carbon, rather. Green belt of carbon. And it was... how many of these? Is it not 9? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. So I need to pop some foundations in. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Let's go further, doesn't it? Because we had one short. Just going to check I can get power poles in. Yes, okay. Okay, so we then need to make sulfuric acid. Now, do we make sulfuric acid? I guess we have it, like, you know, biased that way, so then it can come down here and it just stops. Sulfuric acid is made in a lab. But, what's its recipe? So it takes, well, if we want to make a belt of that, we only need half a belt of sulfuric acid. So if it takes 6 seconds and makes 4, then 6 machines should make 4, which is 2/3 of a belt. So 6 sulfuric acids should sort us out. But we'll build it, as I say, staggered up to the end here, so that if we get that wrong, we need to put a couple more in. You know, that we can add loads in that way. I think I'm going to landfill. So that we can have one past. So that needs to be the sulfuric acid going out there. I'd say that should be... oh, lack of item, okay. That's good. And by good, I mean bad. Looks like that oil hasn't helped in any way, shape or form. Brilliant. Okay. This is why I was thinking about overproducing it, because effectively that science is dead now as well. Why is it not producing enough oil to supply you? Have you got your own drones? You have. Let's get in the chemical labs. Let's do one thing at a time. They are over here, aren't they? Somewhere. But let's get a full stack. Could have ordered them in doing that. Right. I mean, this is close, isn't it? So we could make extra software reactors and sort of feed it in. Where am I going? Is this what I'm looking for? No. So that's all like full. And just drowning in oil. That's all like full. It is taking a lot of the oil. So maybe that's the problem? So we haven't got that much oil here. Why not? Or rather, we've got loads of that. We're just not processing it enough. Okay. Can we go blue belt? And there is oil left on that belt, which is puzzling. You're not running. Why are you not running? Well, you've not got an inserter. So that's one slight issue. But didn't I work? Have I done the maths wrong? So if we're making... doing that recipe... I think I based it on producing... the wrong amount. So... a green belt of oil is 12 per second, isn't it? So 2... that could feed 6 times 4 machines, I think. Which is 12, 24 machines. I've only got 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I mean, it's basically filling this green belt. Are you now properly running? I mean, none of them have gone yellow. Just double it up, I guess. It seems to be coping. I'm just a little puzzled because I'm not sure where the extra oil is going. Given that one's filling up, and it only had a yellow belt's worth of oil coming in, I think maybe that's the error, and it's actually got more than that. Just I don't understand why this isn't, or you know, this. Where is it? This one shouldn't be. Oh, is another one supplying oil then? Where's it getting 150 in? If that one's only supplying... Where else are you getting oil from then? You're not. Don't understand the maths on that. Because they're only supplying a yellow belt's worth in theory. These together, I mean, it's obviously slightly off, But between them, that's only a yellow belt. I guess it is... Yeah, so if it's a... Yeah. That does make sense then, because it is over a yellow belt. No, okay. So if I put this in, it won't actually be able to support it. But it'll use up kind of what it's got, in a sense. That was dumb, wasn't it? Because I can't get the power poles in. You know? Because that's too far away. Well, I might be able to squeeze them in on this side. Anyway. So in other words, if I make this your blue belt, and that blue belt, that green belt, then it can sort of do it, but not. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we need a whole bunch. We need 18 more refineries. So I can get them. So between them, these won't actually be able to support a blue belt, but they can support more than a green belt. So let's use more. Is basically the point. Those aren't refineries, are they? Those are extractors. They're refineries. There we go. Let's just take them all. Take them all. So what we should see now is oil doesn't quite reach these ones at the end. Except it is. In fact, it's sat on the belt. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. Why are you not running? Oh, is this not blue all the way? Does it have like a... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now it should slowly start emptying this one. Yeah, there we go. This isn't able to cope. We could certainly make those green belt. Because they're doing... Oh no, 3.3. That's half a belt, isn't it? Cool. Okay. So I think it solved a problem that wasn't really a problem. Excellent. Right. Where was my graphene build that I started? Any clues? Any clues? Let's cut. There it is. Which way is that? Doesn't matter. Looks like it's close to equatorial. No? Where is it? Did I pick up the chemical labs? Yes, I did. Okay. So if we make two, what's that? 4, 5, 6. Okay. Back to the point. That's the carbon coming out of there. So we want kind of carbon. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do that one. That one. And that one. Copy that down. And then this one is the sulfuric acid. Except I've not set the recipe. That one there. Like that. And now this one wants stone. Oops. To there. And I guess water will kind of maybe come up here somewhere, but we'll put the belts in first. Belts, miners and stuff first. Which are there. You. Come on. Come on. Right. Oh. Foundation required. Two, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll have the stone in here, I think, as previously set up. But we might as well, because we might want to make, you know, sulfuric acid somewhere else if we can't find a. Until we find a acid planet and etc. Okay. And then we will tap this one as well. Didn't quite get enough, I don't think. Dee. 1, 2, 3. I'll just do 4 on this, I think. 4. Which way? Right, so take them this way. Let's do that. Straight in there. Yeah. Wind turbines. Put one in there as well. And then this needs hooking up to power. Oh, we've gone red. We don't like that. cool. Excuse me. Right, so that should give them that. I'm building water pumps as we go, aren't I? My usual ammo. Let's see. So if we take that up there. So where are they? Water pump, water pump, water pump. There we go. And pop you there. Lack of item. Okay, that's always good to know. How many did I build? Was it just 3? Must have been just 3. Okay. And what are they in there? Connect that over. Are you going to fill the belt? I don't think so, but I don't think I need you to. That's it. Actually, I do, don't I? No, 2/3 of a belt, because I'm only making 2/3 of a belt. That's not 2/3 of a belt, is it? No. Let's just pop 2 more in. Don't really get how it works out, these ones. So I don't get where the 120% comes from. There you go. Wait, did I know? Yeah, I did. One more. Oh. Okay. So that's a full belt, I think. Or it will be. These need their inserters. Oh, don't they need oil? They do. Where are they getting oil from? Oh, bum. Whoops. Why don't we give that a little chop there? Get rid of that one. And then what am I actually doing here? I'm connecting that to there, I think. And then I don't suppose it will let me put it in there, but I think it's then in the way of the other thing, isn't it? Basically I'm gonna have to move this over because we need 3 inputs. Yeah, it's sort of same difference really. So I'll do that. Get rid of inserters. It's not a roast dinner this week, by the smell of it. Appears to be some sort of something involving onions. A very strong smell of onions. Right. So the basic point is that this needs to be the oil in the middle there, not the water. The question then is, what's the ratios? I mean, they're not doing full belt anyway, but it's divide everything by 6, so it's the stone it does need more of, which is the closest, and water it needs the least of. Okay, so that should be okay, but might need that to be a green inserter anyway. Those two should be okay like that. Do that. 2, 4, 5. We've lost one. 6. And I need to grab all that. It's not still set on water, is it? Seems an awful lot of water coming through. So there's no oil. That's a bit worrying. I didn't set it on demand, did I? Don't think. Okay. That's a lot of water. Let's put our turbines in where we can. Okay. There. And this one, put one in. This one, put one in. Everyone powered? Everyone's powered. So we need to. So if we want, so 1,000 of them. Well, call it. So we need 1,500. So if we do say, set that on 1,000. Let's just do 2,000 now, and then that's bigger, wasn't it? So we do 3,000. So demand that in. Demand that in. Supply that. Put bots in. Cool. Did this fill up with oil? Well, that's on demand. So, it's on demand. That's full. Okay, that's on supply. Didn't look like they're pulling it through then. Why not? Okay, so it's coming in from that direction. Is that just because that's quicker? Yeah, it must be, I guess. Okay. Looks like that's all kind of stabilised. We're now obviously filled this big one. Yeah, 1,800. Crikey. Crikey. Why has water gone in there? You can fire water? I don't understand. How bizarre. Are we making graphites yet? Yes, we are. You're not getting any sulfuric acid. Okay. Is that just the time it takes? We are not working properly. Yeah. Do need to be green ones. Oops, I think. Although it's quite slow, it's quite hungry. Yeah, that's just enough. It might need to be green belt, yeah. Slow but hungry, very much like me. Cool. Okay, so that's your graphites. To make your graphenes, or rather your carbon nanotubes, we would also need titanium. So it needs to be a separate build, I think. We will put it next door though, so that we can just belt the stuff over. Just put it in here, maybe. So we want that stuff. We want that stuff to make that stuff. So if we set that on 1,000, we would need, yeah, okay. So 1,000. We need sort of, let's go at 3,000. But only 500. Okay. Demand. Bots. Awesome. And we will belt it over as well. Now, if I'm theoretically making a belt's worth, it takes 2 seconds, so we would need 12 of them. It requires chemical facilities. I think we're really into the territory of overkill here. But that's fine. Now, if you're making those, you need 3 of that, 1 of that. Just think it's quite a lot of carbon, isn't it? Like the graphite stuff, which I don't think I'm making that much, because it's. Although I'm making a yellow belt, am I? Yeah, I'm only making a yellow belt. So what would be the point setting this up for an entire belt when I'm not even making the components of an entire belt? Is that right? So each carbon nanotube requires 3 graphenes, and so I'm only making a belt's worth of graphenes. So if everyone goes into it, then I could only make 2/3 of a belt of carbon nanotubes. So if I'm making 6 a second, then say 4 machines means I would do. So if I do 8 of these carbon nanobobs. Okay. We have the graphene coming out. Middle. There's no point doing green belt, which is the same here really. There's no point this being a green belt. Was it titanium? Do that out of there. And that output go that way. So input and output. We will do a green one. And clear that. Yeah. And we want that to be the green input. Input. Output. Across. Power poles. There we go. Yeah, can't do it on that side. Okay, so that gets us carbon nanotubes. Some. Not a lot. Some. Oh, gravitational wave refraction. All of the fancy technologies. Are we there then? I don't think we are, because I didn't. Did I make the carbon fiber broadband tech? Don't think I did I? Oh no, they're heading off somewhere, so obviously we've made something. Where are you lot going? Where are you taking my carbon nanotubes? Where are you going? Oh, over here. Okay. Ah, we have. Okay. Awesome. Get the old fiber broadband. Nice. You working? Just bringing them in slowly. Bringing them in. Have you made any? I thought I saw it do a cycle then. I know you're not going to have enough. Who would be getting it first? You would, wouldn't you? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Where did they go then? Wait. Those inserters the wrong way around. Bugger. Some idiot put the dang inserter on the wrong way around. What a fool. Carbon, diamondy thing. Oh, I can't do that on this, can I? Put that there. That's better. Oh, you're queued up. Why are you queued up? Oh! Got my inserters wrong on these as well. Oh, I guess it's... I bet that's because I flipped it round, didn't I? Yeah. They're completely wrong. Let's give it another go then. So that should be an insert and that should be an exert. And you won't let me put that on top, so I'll have to do it all again. Insert, exert. Ah! What? Why is that going the wrong way? I made a right mess of this, haven't I? We'll get there in the end. Where is that? Okay, so out. Input there and output there. Input there and output there. Awesome. I'm doing the head thing again. It's something I do with this game. I don't know why. It's like I'm trying to look around the corner. But it's a flat panel. Okay, can't look around the corner. Cool. Okay. So that's your poiple. That's your poiple. We have your poiple. They're fitting it in, but they're not doing any purple research, so it should nicely back up. We did do, I guess. Oh, no, we haven't done green cubes. No. Is it going to let me research them now? No. What am I missing? It must be that you can't do them until you've got the warpy tech. It's not telling me what the blocker is. Right. So, well, that gets me the purple science. And the whole thing I wanted to do was these corvettes. Because I think I've got all of that stuff. I may not have it like properly in the logistics system. But I think I've got everything I need to make corvettes. I think. But let's add it on to the queue. Let's kill off them, so it's the next thing it does. And out comes your purple. Purple, purple. I think these reds are probably going to be a bit of an issue, aren't they? Because they would require the hydrogen, and of course that's all died off. So it might take a little while for that to come through. Oh well. In fact, we could get rid of that, not just burn it. That'll help a bit, and in fact, let's get rid of them altogether. Okay. It's hopefully a smidge better. What about you? I think this is just because it's full. Yeah, there we go. It is full. That's almost full. Okay, well, let's go and assume that we have got everything for corvettes. We've got a little build going on here, which does have the whatever these are called, thrusters or whatever it wants to call them. Does it also use... Does a corvette... I don't know, because it's on the tech tree, isn't it? Does it also use green... No, it doesn't use green engines. So it uses... the whatchamacallit thing. It uses those motors. Okay. They are in, you know, the logistics system. It's just be nice to grab them there. What are you ordering in? Oh, you're pink okay, pink dumbbells. That's not a bad place for it, actually. Is it? Because... what does it? It also needs... so it's 4 things, actually. So I get 2 of them. But then I've nowhere to put the... okay. Doesn't work then. If it's there... should we just put in a separate one somewhere? Because they are available via the logistics system, it appears. I'm just wondering about putting it here. No, I'd have to mess about too much. Let's just go and find somewhere nice and easy to pop it in. It's already pretty busy in here. Yeah. Got most of the military stuff over here, haven't we? Let's pop them in here. So, did I end up blueprinting? The build box I did, okay. Is that, oh no, it's because it's across. Ah, rubbish. Da, 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 da. Okay. So let us make. Oh, we can't make corvettes. We can order the stuff in. So I didn't realise I had these other ones, these drones. No wonder it's been eating through them, because the prototypes are clearly a low-level sort of version, really. Where's my top hats? There's my top hats. Put those on. And then we wanted... Well, actually, let us get all of these. Actually, let's make a bunch. So we got them. And we want fidget spinners on them all. We then want to order in your super ally, your pink dumbbells. We might have to go and make a pink dumbbell build because I think we literally have none. What else did it want? It wanted something else. What else do you require? CPUs and the thrusters. Okay. CPUs and the thrusters. Oops. Why is that saying 0? That's fine. Well, that's fine. Yeah, so this is the problem child. What do they require? To make green motors, copper. Oh, and graphite. Okay. Okay. So we have just made a graphite build. Was it not a bit... No, it was... As I say, was it a bit too big for this one? But it isn't, is it? Oh, well, that is topping up. So maybe if I cap that off. Let's make it a bit bigger. 1500. Okay. What did the other one need? I would have to do green science for these, but... Oh, right, low density framey things. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. Right, let us connect up our inserters. Like so. Like so. No, like so. What we could do in the meantime is perhaps do some builds for these, because these must have a top hat. Yeah. So what does it take to make them? Oh, it requires wave. Whatchamacallits. And they're blue. Pink dumbbell things as well. So we do have the photon combiner. And they're very easy to make, but I don't have much of a... Getting into this territory where I've been relying on the small logistics one. And really what I need to do, if we're going to do this, is switch over to proper logistics. And that will require me to do lots of, you know, green circuit builds and blah 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 blah. which is fine. It's not. That's not meant as a complaint, but if I'm not actually going to do a Dyson Sphere, should we go and make a dumbbell build? Pop it in here somewhere. Now they require 3. They do 3 ingredients. So let's put you there. Now you're made in replicators. 4 seconds. So if we did 12, that would be half a bell, right? Wait. What else do you need? 2, 2, 2. Okay. 2, 2, 2. So we're making them. We require them. That. Oops. So it is 2, 2, 2. Okay. 2, 2, 2. To see which ones it brings in, because I don't think I've got. As I say, I've not. There's no logistics on this, like proper logistics at all. So it's got them because we've been adding them on, but it hasn't got any copper. Okay, we'll have to sort that as well then. Oh, is it 12 of these? So if we do 2, 4, 6. And we'll need to offset. Doesn't it need more of one than another? No, it's all even. Okay. Greens. Graphite. And I have realised I put them too far back. Ah, there we go. Let's go and do that.
You've unlocked warship to fight against dark fog in space. Corvette is a small warship. It attacks with EM weapons and is very powerful in long-range combat.
Long-range combat, okay. Oh, so it has brought a few of those over. Okay. Let's keep going with this. I don't know how I use them, basically. So yes, I just realised, didn't I? I'd put this one too far back. So input, 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 input. That. And then outputs on the back. Why did I do that like that? Bit old school of me. Right, and then we'll get some power on. Don't think I can fit them in here, can I? No. A couple on there, though. And one of those in there. One of those in there. Okay, so we need a copper build, because of course, why would we have a copper build? It's only one of the most absolute basic things in the game. But what we also need to do is we need to do the whole top hat thing. So if we pop this... I mean, we could temporarily cheat it with them, actually. Let's do that as well, then. So if we put... well, I'll put one here just for now. And then... No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Because I need to put those down. That's right. And them on top. If this isn't the most bizarre jerry-rig system, I don't know what is. I don't know. They must have planned for it to be like this, but it seems very weird. So that's them coming out. And then if we kind of... It's like they've kind of realised... It's all, you know... They needed a way to connect the two systems together, and we're like, oh, how the heck do we do that? I know. Why don't we use these things? So I want to demand it. We'll do a couple of 4 stacks, because it'll easily push it into there. Distribution. Okay. Right, yeah, and we'll do a copper build, I guess. How many corvettes does it make for? 16. Now, do these go in here in any way? No? Maybe I have to... Oops. Have to take these out, maybe? No. Didn't work, did it? What are them? Oh, you do put them in there. Okay. Seem to have ended up with 1 million of them. Can I not put them in there? Fighters only. Space! There we go. Okay, so there's a different tab. I didn't realise there's a different tab there. Oh. I wonder what that means. Set fleet type. Oh, does that mean... What does that mean? Oh, I see. Those are destroyers. Okay. They must be big things then. Okay. So I've only got... Well, I think we might have 16. But yeah. What are you suffering from? No dumbbells, as suspected. So... Have you made any? Not made any. You have made any. Ah, it's actually graphene you're lacking. Okay. Don't know, do we boost that up? I guess we've got to, haven't we? Okay. Okay. So, if I do a copy and a paste, And what? Maybe put this... Where would it need to go? Yeah, maybe? No, you can't put it there. There? Think that'll work? Oh, what we're lacking. Insert. Oh, of course. I've used up all my inserters. Right. Oh, and it's not put them in anyway. Not being observant enough. Has it missed 2 there? Why has it not put them in? Oh no, it's because I put this, misaligned this extra one, so that's not a thing. So yeah, I need some more inserters. So let's get them ordered up. Yeah, why is there a random bit about that? A random bit of incompetence, I guess. Okay. Oh. Fill that in. Don't actually know that it will kind of support this, because I think the oil won't quite do all of the sulfur, but like even one machine extra will give us a little bit of float, basically, a little bit of extra. Normally I'd be thumping through fire ice, but we haven't got that on our gas giant. Could try and boost this up sort of to here maybe, and then we'll have to do... So it has a limited range on it, but I don't think we actually have that much sort of spare oil. Now, do we build all of those in? I think we have, haven't we? What are you moaning about? You've not got enough inserters. Now, this is yellow, but as I say, I suspect more from a not enough stuff point of view. Oh, and these haven't got inserters anyway. Bet those were the extra ones that got missed off. Oh, and of course this needs to be high level built, doesn't it? If we're adding extra ones on, I guess doesn't need to be all the way. And then I bet the carbon needs to be elevated too. Oh. Oh. No green belt now. See, why don't we have a proper listing thing? I know they like to have the, you know, I know, and you can expand it, but you know, just make them smaller buttons. I don't need these to be whacking great icons. Right, it's brought me 72. Okay, it's probably... No. Oh, it's blue belt it needs. Oh, does it need blue belt? Oh, okay. Get some blue belt. Oops. Right. How are the old dumbbells doing? The dumbbells are... Okay, so they're getting the carbon in now. But they're sitting there doing nothing. What have I messed up? I've messed up the inserters again. And I actually remember doing that. Oh dear. Ah, look, there's a little button now. Ah, okay. Huh. How are we doing? Have you brought me blue belt? Yes. Okay, so we go and fix the inserters, which it still doesn't have a flip round function for some reason. I wonder if it lets you do it with a replacing. Nope. Oh. And then we want it to insert. Nope. Exert. There. Okay. We do have a whacking rate copper patch there. So how about we just smelt locally? Still don't get why I can put water in there. Yeah. How many of those has it made now? It'd be nice to end the stream with that. It's 5:30. If I get my bum kicked, and then we'll definitely come back next week. Only 20 odd more. Okay. So I only got 33 of them. But it should, in fact, we could boost that up. Boost that up. What are you lacking now? You're still lacking the... No, that's getting you them at a good enough speed. Okay, so that's a bit quicker. I'd like to have at least a stack, and a stack might be 100. So there's that. In the meantime, and as I say, I am kind of fully expecting to get my bum kicked. Because it's obviously been growing itself for a while. My assumption is that by killing off these local, whatever they're called, cores, we've kind of been starving it for resources, so it's not as big as it could be. But I don't know. So I put 4 of them on. Oops. Turns that into a... yeah. there. Rest to there. That. Green mountain. And then taking blue belt out. Pop it across to here somewhere. Right. How many is that? Get 12 in? Can. I don't know why is it done it. Go there again. Why is it 13? 3, 6, 9. Oh. Okay. 13. What's the maths on this? So, it's 1 to 1, isn't it? So if I'm doing, and then that's 12, and that's, oh, it's 30. Okay. So, that's supplying 12, then I could do 24. Yeah, so we do 2 sides. We probably need at least green belt. Oh, in fact, they'd need to be... No, they wouldn't. So that goes to there. And that's... to there. Then that can be there. And that can be... there. Bit ugly. Do I do it any differently? Not really. That, like that. Oh, I won't put the recipe on. Okay. Not gonna make copper if you ain't got no copper. Oh, I've taken... Oh, idiot. I fed both of them in. On the same one. Oh. Okay. So that should be coming in from there. I guess I could add an extra one on this. Yeah, we need some foundations, but also do that. Okay. So I don't think that'll do quite do a... There we go. Okay. So we now get rid of this. We can also make this available. Not that there's any way demanding it, but that's fine. Oh look, they've filled up. Nice. I think dumbbells are plenty. How many have we got? Oh, the sector 50 then. Okay. Oh, put that in. Why have you put that in? Okay. So stack to 50. We'll have your space. What's the set? Oh, that was just that set flight type. And what's the time? 5:30? 5:40? Can't see me. We can't. Need to replace the battery in it. Yeah, 5:40. Okay, so let's give the Hive a bit of a go. Is it worth me doing anything here? Because we have... I mean, we could make sure we've got the best fuel. Oh, we haven't been doing research, have we? I guess now that we've got purples, we could do the Mecha 4. Mecha Core 4, which then lets us do some of the others here. Circuit and drive engine, so we could warp to another system. And then can we do that one now? We can do that one. Space fleet slots +4. Expand the capacity of fleets so that each of Icarus' space fleets can accommodate more warships. Expand let's say each slots. Number of spaces +1. Okay. So these get us more fleets. Crikey. Okay, so we got those on the go. We've got weapons and stuff, I guess. I've also got my water in my magazine. Okay, so I am going to save. Cool. And then what we want to do is work out where the heck the Hive is. Here it is. Right. And now let's go and see what happens. God, it's pretty, this game, isn't it? Look at that. Anyway. I don't want to arrive there completely energy free, so let's not get too fast. I mean the others auto deploy, so I'm hoping these auto deploy as well. Also hoping they're sufficiently tough to do the business, but I'll have to look up how to manually deploy if it does kick our bottom. Oh, yeah, they've popped out. We're sort of auto-adjusting it based on where I'm heading. Okay. Got an engagement now. And they got absolutely wrecked. How's my shield doing? Okay, how about I switch to missiles? Does that make any benefit? Let's tab back some. Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go.
Lost connection to center brain. Mission failed. You can continue from your previous saved game, or use metadata to redeploy or reassemble Icarus. To redeploy, Center Brain will dispatch a new Icarus to the landing point on the initial planet. To reassemble...
Shush. Okay, so we're nowhere near powerful enough to kick Space Fleet bum. What would it take to become more powerful? Yeah, so these damage ones. Well, one more damage one would get us more welly on our thing. I think we'll kill them off. So that'll make 8 ships, which will be better, won't it? The damage will be a big boost. Is it worth doing that as well? We can do that one. And that requires green science. That also requires... But then we've also got attack speed, haven't we? Do we do that in preference to the other two? Because they're both green. Combat drone, your ability. Is a warship a space one? Because this says them space fighters. Ground space fighters. So what's a warship? Don't know. And that's also a number of space each plus 1. So yeah, I think we got chunked through all of those and see what they do. I don't know if this... What are these corvettes and stuff actually armed with? Because what I can do, I can pop more in, for one thing. Damage 40, damage type, energy damage. Damage type, energy damage. So presumably, because what I could also do, I could swap mine in. See, I don't. Why has it got that in there? What even is that? Guess I could have it be something like that, maybe. But if they have energy damage, then presumably that would be useful as well. Okay. I was hoping that might be a bit more of a contest. I guess I could boost my energy shield as well. And obviously if we've got more energy. Cool. So we've got a massive set of text we need to do there. And I could take more of them. How about we put them on here as well? At least 50. We'll set them on at least 100. Okay. So I don't know why let you put the water in. It's a bit weird. Yes, so I think those techs will make that up to 8. And that will get a second unit. You know, when it actually... Auto fleet replenish. Yeah. So, we'll have to do all that research. I could get rid of that as well. Maybe a bit more charge speed. Cool. Now, what can we do then? Because there is another missile type, but, you know, we've not unlocked it. Show across heights, risk capacity. Oops. I don't suppress enemy. Each suppression capturing over 60 units. Okay, so that's a ground-based thing, which all makes sense. You know, because this was meant to be the ground combat update. I don't even know if I can actually get rid of the fleet. The Hive, rather. Could well be a case that it sort of reduces it down rather than sort of, you know, ends it, as it were. Is it worth... Because didn't I end up with... Yeah, I did. We could add on a couple more labs, but I don't know that the science actually supports that. Well, they're full. Oh, well, yeah, they're full. Okay. Maybe we give it a bit of a Certa boost as well. Oops. And... Didn't know I'd done the stack so high. Speed. So that should give me... What does that give me? Yeah, so we've now got 8 corvettes in a single Dubry. Then boost up the damage. We're not going to get these done by the end of the thing, are we? So I'll have to do this next week. See if we can't get further. Am I going to play this in the interim? Don't know. Well, one of the things we could do... Did we ever actually do the... Whatchamacallit? We did, gas giants. Okay. Am I making any of those? I must be, because I remember setting up the batteries. Because we go and do that. Just stick a load of these lads on. Yeah. Did this ever... Oh, I did do that. Okay. Yes, so we could go and put a few of the old orbital collectors on. What we got there? 10, 20, 32. That's probably enough, actually. No, we would need 36. Okay, let's have a see. Just do this to end off while it does a few researches. Schmelly 3. Oh, those are in... Wait. Oh, no, that's an orbit. Okay. Got myself confused. Because they look basically identical. Right, let's find the equator. Never quite got this. I don't know why they didn't come up with a better way of doing this. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, it makes sense why these are on the equator. But why not just, you know... Oh, bump. Come on. Hate placing these things.
You've constructed an orbital collector.
I have.
It can automatically collect resources from this giant. Set your other interstellar logistics stations as in interstellar demand for these resources, and the logistics vessels will automatically collect the cargo. Resources produced will first be converted into energy to sustain the operation of the collector.
But yeah, it's like you have to fly around. I don't know if you can even blueprint these, can you? Yeah. Yeah, to fly around, putting them all on manually. And you can only put whatever it works out to be, I guess. Must be 18 if they're 20 degrees apart. Are they 20 degrees apart or 10 degrees apart? Anyway, whatever it is. All a bit pointless, really. Let the drones catch up a bit. Hopefully they've kind of been putting them on. Dooby-dooby-doo. So I didn't have 22, I must have had 14, I think. Got mixed up then. Are you doing it? Dang, bots. I'll do it then. So you fly around, put them on, and then it turns out the bots are way, way slower than you building them. All done? I mean, no, because you're being rubbish, but... Okay. Got 4 left. But yeah, you can't put them, you know, away from the equator. And they have to be, whatever this is, I say, it must be 10 degrees then. Apart. So it's all a bit sort of, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, so we've got half a planet left in theory. Cool. Oh, I'm out of power then. That's not good. Right, let's use them. Looks like it automatically picks whichever one is lowest. Oh no, maybe it picks them from the left, right then. Okay, how much juice we got? Enough? Where is home? Here is home. Let's wait till the planet's right around here and then hopefully it won't be too much trouble. Hopping across. That should be it for today then. There it is. Yep. Okay. Right then. That's basically it for today. Are we struggling on any researches? Not really. We're doing okay. Blue's a bit low, isn't it? In fact, blue is not getting enough stuff. I wonder why not. Magnets are a bit rubbish. Could be that we've almost run out of iron ore on that first patch. Okay. Oops. Got confused then. Okay. How are we doing? Yeah. So, that's it for today. We will be back next week where we'll give another go at taking on the Hive. So there'll be at least one more of these. Whether I keep going after that, I'm not sure, because next week, Saturdays, we'll switch over, the Factorio stream will switch over to SpaceX, which I have been playing in the interim. And in the interim, during the week, basically, I've been playing SpaceX myself during the week. I'm about to get to the point of launching a rocket. It's a bit of a spaghetti mess of a base. But yes, about to launch a rocket, but that's only blue science in SpaceX. That's not, it's not sort of end game. So I will continue that, and what I'll do, I'll be playing it, when I can myself as well. So the streams will have a slightly different format where it's not like a continuous series. It's just I'm playing Factorio. Let's stream it type of thing. And I want to switch this, I think, because Dark Fog is on default settings, and I don't really think I can be bothered to go to try it on hard settings. I got the feel, and it does, it's a pretty thing, and I get what they're going for. I'm not sure they've got the balance quite right. We'll have to see with the proper space combat how that all works. But yes, it's just an annoyance at the moment, really, rather than a sort of challenge or anything. So yeah, so got the idea, and I would rather play SpaceX, I think, both on the Saturday and the Sunday. So in other words, the streams will flip in the not too distant future to being just Factorio all weekend, which is what it always used to be, actually. And I will see how far I can get, basically, before it either sort of overwhelms me, or perhaps the expansion comes out or something. I do have some other things I want to do with Factorio. I want to do a playthrough of 1.0 and maybe do it a bit like a tutorial, a bit like a salute, a final farewell to version 1. So it's just down, and I've got a nice record of it. I don't know that those would be streamed though. That will probably be videos. But you never know. I might plan those out during a stream or something like that. But yes, so all very vague. The other thing I usually promote, which is kind of done here, is my YouTube channel, which has all of the VODs for all of my series that I've done. Lots of Factorio, as well as all sorts of other building and management games, Tectonica, Satisfactory, which is another option. I think I'm going to wait until they do 1.0 and then play it then. But another option would be to pick up with Satisfactory, because you never know, they might change it, it might break the save file. So what's the point? Getting well into it and then it's all changing and all different, because apparently they're not doing it as early access again. They're not. They're literally just going to do 1.0 as finished. But yes, Satisfactory, Tectonica, as I say, several Dyson Sphere Program playthroughs, lots and lots of Factorio. So if any of that interests you, the VODs are on my YouTube channel. Every Friday I also do a read-through of the Factorio Friday Facts, and I do a load of speculation. Next week's is going to be brilliant, because hopefully we will get some details about Folgora, which is the new planet. It's been revealed, and there have been a few teases of what it's about. I have, in fact, I might be able to show it, in fact. Will I be able to show that? I put some notes down. Maybe I should do this as this is the record of what I thought. But basically, because I didn't go in, on the video on Friday, I didn't go into loads and loads of detail as to what I thought was happening. So I was working on the Google Doc. Can I do that? There you go. You won't be able to properly see it, I don't think. But yes, I was put down some ideas that I've got. So one is that there'll be no liquid water, and you'll have to get it through another means, like you do on Volcanus. But I think Bacchus will be like super wet. You'll be able to mine the oil sand, which it has. I think that's a pretty safe bet, but it'll be miners, is my prediction. Just regular miners. There won't be a special thing for it. That you can harness lightning. I think that's what we're all expecting, rather than just use lightning rods. I don't think the flowers that I saw that were I think they're just decoratives. I don't think it's spice or anything like that. Those trees are actually fulgurite. That seems pretty. Everyone's fairly sure of that on the Reddit. Coal is a resource that you can mine. We've just not seen it. I think coal will be on every planet because it's the default way of making power, basically. And you need to be able to do that. Although how you do that without liquid water is going to be interesting. But you need it for plastic as well. So there needs to be some way of getting coal. Otherwise, they're introducing a new recipe, and you need plastic for the low-density structures. Otherwise, you're trapped on the planet. Those weird patches are a scrap. But I don't think everyone thinks there'll be a recycler will be needed to make them. And the recycler will be locked to Folgora. I don't think... I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, but I don't think it will be. I also think there'll be space platforms. I think there'll be alien platforms, the equivalent of yours, in orbit around Folgora. And that you'll be able to go there. Whether they're just a way of getting resources or what, I don't know. But my prediction is that there'll be like a quest to get something, some technology that basically it gives you the end game tech. So basically that is where you get the end game tech. I think the brain bug that we've seen, the one that's like a whatchamacallit, what do you call them? Jellyfish with a big brain. and floating. I think that's the enemy on Falgora. I don't think we'll find that out. I think enemies are being saved till much, much later because they're trying to balance them. And I think it shoots lightning. I don't think we can. I've been going on about the cliffs that look like walls on a new planet. I think they're just for flavour and just to show what the aliens did. I don't think we'll be able to build, cliffs, as it were. But I think you'll be able to remove every single building. I don't think any of them will be sort of locked or trapped there. But I think the text that you get may well come. I think they might be useful. I think there's probably some that could still be used, either as just containers, so chests like the spaceship, or maybe they can be used for power or what have you. But I think that's how you get some of the new techs. I think you'll have to mine up 5 lightning rods and 3 of the new machine. And my other one, which I'm sticking with until the bitter end, is that aluminium is on Falgora, and it's processed using that blue machine, and the blue machine has a speed boost built into it. I'm just sticking with that until I'm absolutely proven wrong. So yeah, so those are my sort of predictions. I guess they're on record now for when it turns out every single one of them is wrong. But yes, so it's things like that basically, and I go into lots more detail and I chat it through and what occurs to me at the time and all that sort of stuff. So if you're ever interested in the Friday Facts speculation like that, then I do that every Friday, and there's a full archive of all of my little videos. So yes, so all that remains for me to say is if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus, this has been Dyson Sphere Program. Thanks for watching. Cheers.